All right, let's try that again. So I wanted to chat with you guys today about self-sabotage and if you are setting yourself up for success or are you setting yourself up for failure. So my mom and I get into a lot of deep conversations about our health, about how we're feeling. We've always been into health and fitness, and today we got into a pretty deep conversation about self-sabotage. So I wanted to talk to you about this because this is something that I've struggled with my whole life. Probably up until recently, I finally started to realize that nobody is perfect and that I really started to learn about myself and what works for me and what doesn't work for me. And I've shared some of these tips with you before, as far as like meal plans and that kind of thing, but I wanted to go over this again because I feel like a lot of times we are really, really hard on ourselves. And I don't know if that comes from how we grew up. A lot of times it's, I'm the oldest child. I had a little bit of pressure put on me, but nothing crazy, but I've always put a ton of pressure on myself to be the best at everything, to be perfect at everything. And so I've finally learned how to let that go. So I wanted to talk to you about just knowing yourself. So my mom and I today were talking about, our life and our fitness and our nutrition. And how many of you say, okay, we're going to start on Monday. All right, I'm starting Monday. Monday's the day. This is the week. I'm finally going to do it. This is the plan I'm going to follow. I'm going to only eat this. I'm going to not eat this. How many of us do that, right? A lot of times we say we're going to do all these things, and then it comes down to that Monday, we get off track, and then we say, oh, we're going to start again on Monday. Oh, I didn't do it good enough, so I'm just throwing in the towel and I need to start fresh. But we have to start to change our thinking, and we need to realize that we just need to focus one day at a time on little things we can do better than yesterday. So I want you to think about your day yesterday. How did you do? How did you feel? Were you feeling stressed out? Did you feel good about your nutrition and your workouts? Or did you fall off track? What can you improve from yesterday to today? And I just want you to start to focus on those small little things, because over time, when you start making good habits, that's going to add up. And then before you know it, you are going to have created a lifestyle change. You're not going to be following a diet anymore or trying to start on Monday and beating yourself up. So I really want to teach you guys how to find that inner, like being in touch with yourself and how to find your inner strength almost. So just know yourself. Some people in my groups love meal plans. They're like, give me a meal plan, I will follow it, I will stick to it. If you give me a meal plan, I am going to end up freaking out and binge eating. And that's just what I've learned about myself. I wanted to do a fitness competition, and I found myself gaining weight because I didn't like the strictness of it. When I saw you had to eat only these foods, I was like, no, I don't want to just eat those foods. I want to eat whatever I want. And I was not losing weight anymore. So you need to know yourself and what works for you. Some people can get up at 6 in the morning and do their workout. Other people try to do that and they hate their life. The whole day they're grouchy because they tried to get up and do their workout and they just weren't feeling it. So if that doesn't work for you, do it in the afternoon. Do it after work. Squeeze in workouts during your day on your breaks. Find what works for you. We are all different, and we have to accept that we're different, learn enough about ourselves to know what works and what doesn't work. Yay, thanks, Colleen. I love seeing that this is helping too, and I want to do more videos to help you guys because I've beat myself up for years. I've had those negative voices in my head, and I don't want you guys to be going through the same thing because it's not fun. It's not fun to go through life just criticizing yourself and judging yourself and feeling like you're not good enough. So you guys are good enough. You are worth it. You have so much to offer. Just take some time each day to kind of reflect, look at yourself. What can you do a little bit better the next day? And just watch how your life can start to shift into a more positive direction. So I hope these tips help. I just don't want us to keep putting these restrictions on ourselves and keep starting on Monday. I want you to live your life. We only get one life to live, and I want you to make the most of it and just, enjoy it. And I keep getting emotional on these videos, but I just really feel passionate about this because I did go through a lot of my life being depressed, being unhappy, being, not at my goal weight. So I wasn't living life the way I wanted it to because I was waiting to be the perfect weight, and I was waiting for this. Don't wait, you guys. Live each day of your life to the fullest. Do your best, connect with people, enjoy it, and have fun. So I hope these videos help. I'll be doing more, but I just really wanted to talk to you today because my mom and I always have these talks, and I'm like, I wish people could listen in on our conversations and hear what we talk about, because we get pretty deep and I think it can help a lot of people. So I'm going to share more with you. I love you too, Julia and Nancy. And Colleen, if you just want to tone up, it's really just adding in weights. You got to lift heavier and just push yourself a little bit harder, because when you don't have a lot of weight to lose, it is harder for your body to change, so you have to keep challenging it. But if you guys have any other questions, I'm always here for you. Go after it. Have an amazing day. Start today. Make little small changes that'll add up over time so you guys can live your best life. All right, I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.